Today I got a call from GameStop and they let me know that a pre-order came in as well as a figure they thought I would enjoy. So let's go over there. Alrighty, so we've made it over to GameStop and looking at the back wall, there is a couple new things. Like up at the top here, I know I already have this one, but the Arc Umbra Trooper is just such a sick figure. If you like Star Wars, I definitely recommend this one. Oh, and then also over here, we do have AntMan. And now I was looking for the Chase one, but it could be fun to pick up this today. Yeah, with the movie coming out recently, let's go for it. Oh, and then here we also have Eugene from Shazam. He doesn't have a Chase, but I know that there is one for the newer Shazam figure if he's here. Actually, he might be the only one they've got. Oh no, that's not true. They have Darla up here, which is again not one of those ones that has a Chase, but still cool to see some of them. Oh, and then a little bit lower, I know it's kind of hard to tell that this is a new one with the amount of Mandalorian ones they've made, but this is him with the little Grogu armor wrapped up. That's pretty cute. Well, you know, as cute as like the Mandalorian holding Grogu armor could be. And then over here we also have Tweety Bird as Velma and Daffy Duck as Shaggy. And I know for like the past week and a half I've been kind of working on this set, so if you guys are wondering, the one that I'm missing is Bugs Bunny as Fred. Then I've got every single one besides, well, I guess the Mystery Machine as well, but it's not on the back of the box, so do we have to count it? You know what, now that I say that, I'm picking up both anyways. Let's count them. Oh, and I feel like you guys are gonna make fun of me for this one. I totally passed by Shazam. It's not the Chase, but still a pretty cool figure. I just don't know if I'm gonna get this one because it's so similar to the original one, but I do like the fact that he's flying. Oh, and then down at the bottom here, we've got the Hollywood Tower Hotel and Mickey Mouse, one that I do have in the collection, and now this does remind me that I have to build Disney World soon. When is that gonna be? I'm not sure, but I have been buying supplies for that video. And then we've got a bunch more of the t-shirt bundles as well as more of the Grogu ones on the left here, and then I think that's pretty much it. Oh no, they also have some more of the new Demogorgon sodas. Yeah, I think I gotta get some. And is this the only one that they've got? Oh no, they've got two. Yeah, let's do it. I know, just like that, everybody, we've made it over to, wait, Nate?
Tristan?
What are you doing here?
Pokemon, you?
Oh, Funko Pops. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Emily,
Anyways, let's go in.
Okay, so I guess it was a good day to come because it looks like they just restocked and there's definitely a couple figures I'm going to be picking up. And also, I do want to mention, if you guys aren't from Canada, this is what the Toys R Us's are still looking like. It's crazy with the amount of figures they've got. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention, guys, all Funko Pop items are 25% off until March 1st, so we definitely need to get some stuff. And so over here on the left, we are finally able to pick up that glow-in-the-dark Goofy. I believe Entertainment Earth shipped theirs out a little while ago, but here in Canada, it's been really, really hard to find. So this is one of those ones that I'm for sure going to be grabbing. And then I also noticed I'm probably not going to be getting this one, but I do really like the Bob's Burgers movies ones. This is the Tina Itty Bitty Ditty Committee. Come on, that's pretty funny. I think the only one that I actually like went out of my way to pre-order would have been the Bob with Cart. I don't know if that one's on the back here. It was an Amazon exclusive. No, it doesn't look like it is. But when that one comes in, I will definitely be showing it off on the channel. And then for now, still looking around, they've got like Costco Reeves over here, the Specialty Series one. And then going a little bit farther over, they restocked on the Stranger Things stuff. And sadly, just a few minutes ago, they were restocking and someone came by and got the last Argyle and Pizza truck. It was actually right here before she put these in. I know it looks a little bit weird because they did just restock, but it was here, then they put some new ones in, and now they've got the Namor, which funny enough, I need for the collection and am going to be grabbing. It's just too bad. I wish he was sitting in a pizza truck. Oh, and then another figure that I noticed over here, guys, is Messi, and I'm probably going to be getting this one. I mean, it's just a really good figure in general. And then going over here to the right a little bit farther, I see like Black Clover, and then we've got a bunch of the Shazam ones. Damian Lillard's pretty cool, but I think that's probably about it for the new stuff. I mean, they have some of the Harry Potter ones, but I think, and that's probably all I'm going to be getting, unless, where'd he go? I saw the Evil Knievel over here. If they had the Chase, I'd grab them, but it doesn't look like they do. Now, everybody, I'm outside in the parking lot, and I know this is super random, but I found this, and I wanted to throw it just to see how satisfying it would be. Oh, that was nice. All right, now the next store that we're gonna be going to is Canada Computers, because last time I was here, they had some pretty interesting stuff. All right, so here's what it's looking like. And last time I was here, I was actually able to get every single one of the Meal Squad figures, and it looks like the only one they have left is the cup. But then I'm noticing down at the bottom there, the original Black Box Darth Vader, as well as AntMan, and it doesn't seem like they have the Chase for him, which is the one that I'm on the hunt for, because we did get the normal one earlier. And then we've got like Attack on Titan. Then over here on this side, oh, you know what? They have all of the other ones, and this is one that I did need for my collection. Actually, now that I think about it, I also needed the normal Wasp. I think, well, here's the thing. There's a Chase for both the Wasp and AntMan. Yeah, I'll get her anyway. And then besides that, that seems to be pretty much everything. So let's get these two and let's get out of here. Okay, now we're over at another GameStop, and it seems like there was some interesting stuff here. Like I'm noticing we've got like the Metallic Nezuko, which I believe we saw at the last location. And then also a little higher, we have the Louise from the Itty Bitty Ditty Committee. And I don't know if I'm going to be going for this set, but I did enjoy the movie, so maybe eventually. Yes?
I thought you loved Bob's Burgers.
Okay,
so
I
much.
do. I do.
But
I
how
do.
much could you pass up on a Bob's
Louise?
Burgers pop?
You couldn't even think of the name of it. The Itty Bitty Ditty Committee, Louise?
Unfortunately, I don't really, I haven't watched the show in a while, but...
It's the movie. You should watch the movie.
Even worse.
The Bob's Burgers movie? One of the best. It's cool though. I like Louise, but I want to finish the original set before I get these. That's all. And then looking around a little bit more, I did notice over here, guys, they have the skeleton Stitch. And I'm not going to be picking up this one because at the last GameStop that we were at, I had a pretty interesting pre-order for this guy. And I'm not going to say what it is yet, but if you know the figure, you probably know what I picked up. Well, everybody, we are back, and I ended up getting a pretty good amount of stuff. And now I gotta say, I did not expect Toys R Us to literally have every Funko Pop 25% off. Even the new ones. And now let's not start with that. Let's start with what I got over at GameStop, because that was the first place that I went to. And so I guess we can start with this one here, which is Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. And now I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen the movie yet, but these figures are looking pretty clean. Especially because they put them into some pretty nice poses. I just wish that there was another version of Ant-Man where he's super small like they did a little while ago with the world's smallest bobblehead, but maybe if they did like him somehow looking like he's going from big to small or small to big. And I'm not exactly sure how they could do that, but I'm sure Funko could figure it out. Now you might remember at the beginning of the video I said that GameStop called about 2 figures, so let's start with the one that I actually had pre-ordered, then we'll get into the one that I definitely did enjoy. And the one that I'm talking about is this here. I'm not exactly sure what they're considering it. It's just like part of some sort of thing. Maybe albums? I'm not exactly sure. Like whatever it is, it's number 8 in the line, so it could be like movie posters, perhaps, it doesn't say. But anyways, this one here is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and I gotta say, I love how this thing turned out. Let me just see if I can take it out of the actual box so we can see him a little bit better. Alrighty, wow, this is looking good. Yeah, I really enjoy this Oswald, especially because he does have the banjo in his hand, and then he even has a mouth for this figure. And actually, when it comes to the Disney 100th anniversary figures, I've been trying to pick up every single one of them, and so far, I believe I'm up to date. Like, I picked up all of the ones that were exclusive to the Funko shop. I think there's just a couple of the Walt Disneys that I don't have yet, and then there's a few of the bigger figures, like the Hakuna Matata one, as well as, I think there's a Kiss the Girl one? Or no, it's the one from Rapunzel. They're kind of similar because they're both in a boat. But anyway, seriously, some fun stuff. And then also, taking a look on the back, you can see it's got the Disney 100 logo, and I love how iridescent that is. And then, everybody, the figure that they thought I would enjoy was the Skeleton Stitch. But not just any Skeleton Stitch, it's actually the glow-in-the-dark Chase. This is also pretty funny because I haven't got a Chase Funko Pop in weeks. Then as soon as I make the video about all of my Chases, I get this one the next day. And if you guys haven't checked out that video, I definitely recommend it because it has been a long time coming for that thing. Because that took me forever to find all of the Chases. I had to go through 4,000 figures to make sure I had every single one in that video, and now we're off by one because of today. And then also, guys, over at GameStop, I did end up getting both of the Demogorgon sodas, but we're going to save those till the very end because I believe there could be a Chase inside. I'm just, I don't know, like this one here, it feels a little bit wider because if you guys don't know, the Chase for the Demogorgon is actually it with its mouth open, so it would kind of be like open like this. But we'll check my hypothesis in a bit. And now let's get into what I got over at Toys R Us for 25% off. And I guess we'll start with the other skeleton Disney figure that I was able to get that also glows in the dark, which is really weird. Especially because it is almost Easter and we're getting these figures. I don't know. I just really want them in the collection because I do really enjoy the figures. It's just too bad they're a little bit after Halloween. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think any of these figures came to Canada. Like, I didn't see a single one of them. So I guess I really am lucky to get anything. And I think out of all of them, this one here was my favorite. Actually, maybe this one as well as the Donald Duck candy corn. That one's pretty cute too. Then everybody, I did end up grabbing Messi, and I just thought this one was really weird to see because we don't get very many of the football ones here in North America, and I guess they've been giving them to us a little bit more recently, but I remember for a while they were kind of like just Europe exclusives. Oh, and I didn't even notice on the back here, this is really cool. They actually put them onto a soccer field. Like, take a look at that. Some nice attention to detail. And I do understand that a lot of these characters look very similar, and I'm pretty sure for the most part, depending on what foot they kick with, that's the only thing that switches. So pretty much every single, well, actually, yeah, if you look at this one here, I think every single player has the exact same one except for the goalies. But like, here's the thing, what are they supposed to change? I mean, the numbers and the jerseys, that's really about it. Then everybody, even though I wasn't able to get the Surfer Boy pizza truck, I was able to grab this one. Neymar with Orca. And actually, I do want to tell you a little bit of a story about the Surfer Boy pizza one. Because what had happened was there was 2 people already looking at the section, and I always forget about the one that's like, when you're looking at the big wall, you can turn around and there's a small like end cap with more figures. And so anyways, Nate and I were both looking at the bigger section, and then I heard a girl go, oh my gosh, look at this one. And right behind me was Argyle in the Surfer Boy pizza truck, and it was the last one. And at first I was hearing her say like, I don't really have any room for them, so I'm probably gonna skip on it. But then the lady that worked there was like, actually, you should probably pick it up. They've been going super quick and we only got 2 of them. And I was thinking in my head, don't say that, I'm trying to pick this one up. And then the girl goes, yeah, you know what, let me get it. And I was like, oh, great. And so I guess for now we do not have that one in the collection. But the good news is I know they're coming to Toys R Us here in Canada, so I might be able to get one in the future, you never know. And now I guess let's not dwell on the figures that I wasn't able to get. Let's talk about this one here because of the amount of detail that it's got. And honestly, I could see this figure here being one of the best pops of 2023. And I do understand it's a little bit early to be talking about that, but this is just such a crazy one. I mean, come on. Look at the Orca in the front there, and then Neymar, he's looking amazing on top. And also, I don't think we've ever got an Orca as a Funko Pop, and I kind of wish they would do just like animals in general. I feel like they would be really fun for like an entire line, and I understand that we did get pets, but honestly, just like pop animals, like I said, would be perfect. Because I'm going to put this out here, and Funko, you can totally take my idea. If you want a royalty would be nice, but I'm okay without it. But like an elephant, a giraffe, it would be really cool to see like a platypus. I mean, they could just go so far with it, and I would honestly collect every single one, and it would be nice for you guys because there's no license. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see a pop animals? Because I feel like it'd be a really cute line, and everybody has a favorite animal, or even like a couple favorite animals. People would probably want to buy them. Oh, and you know what would be another really great animal is like a naked mole rat. I remember when I was younger, was it the Chicago Zoo, maybe? I saw one there, and like it was an underground area, and I was mesmerized. I don't know, I'd never seen one before. Well, besides like Kim Possible, of course, but they look a little bit different. Oh, and also, if they did this, they could totally do it where like some of the proceeds actually go to like maybe saving some of the animals because some of them are endangered. Oh, I am just coming up with great ideas today. Funko, get on this. And now I actually have 2 more figures before the sodas, and it's the other ones that I needed from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium. So we have Wasp as well as MODOK, and both of these are pretty interesting. Because with Wasp, she looks pretty good, especially because they did make her flying, and I like the way they did the mask. The only thing that's a little bit weird is that it's not actually like that clear part over top of the eyes. It's like a lighter yellow to make it kind of look like that, which I did think was kind of interesting. Maybe they're trying to save on plastic, I'm not exactly sure, but it still looks pretty decent. And then with MODOK, a little fun fact about this one is that the Funko Pop actually leaked what he was gonna look like, and I thought that was kind of crazy that nobody had seen him before this thing. And now I'm guessing it's not gonna be here, but I do want to check, does he have a butt? No, okay, he's in his chair. I guess that makes sense, but yeah, definitely a weird Funko Pop. I mean, come on, look at this thing. Also, if you guys don't know, when it comes to the Marvel figures, they do have to be bobbleheads, so for him it's kind of like in the middle. It's probably the best they could do. Now everybody, let's test out my hypothesis with this. Okay, so that's the chase, and then here's the common. There's a little bit more wiggle inside, so I think that's gonna be it. And let's start with the common one here to see if I am right. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's find out if we got the common on this one. Okay, so far I'm correct. It's funny, this is like one of the only times I'm actually excited to get a common, but this is definitely that. And so now it's time, everybody. Let's find out if we got a chase on this one. And I honestly think I did, at least fingers crossed, because that definitely feels wider. And the thing that you're hearing is the Pog bouncing around in the bottom. So let's find out if we got that chase. Oh, it's feeling different. It might be, no, wait a second. Normally they're facing this way, so like head up in the can, but they had it so he was upside down and his feet are bigger and they were hitting on the top. Now, I'm gonna be honest, that is a little bit annoying because I seriously thought I was onto something. Ow. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is pretty much everything for today, and I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.